Well, welcome to Toronto Blue Jays baseball here on Sinbin Stream. Today, the Jays in Toronto at Rogers Center hosting the Chicago White Sox. And let's put the shirt right side out. Sorry for the late start. We'll get to the lineups ASAP. Welcome, Kieran. Hello, Gina. Thanks for being here. All right, game is on Peacock, at least in the United States. All right. Sox won game 1 Friday night 12-4. Jays somehow won game 2 yesterday 1-0. Oh boy, sorry. Got up and just did not get organized in time. First pitch in like less than 3 minutes though, so we still got a little bit of time. All right, time for the audio checks real quick. Good on Twitch. Oh boy. Peacock. I'm sure Peacock's gonna be wonderful. Thanks, Kieran. Sportsnet Canada. Sportnet. Sorry, Canada. Thank you. All right. Just gotta bring up an audio check here for YouTube. Oh, great. You watch one video and then suddenly you get every single video on that subject. And great. All right, hurry up. Let's get the audio check real quick on YouTube. All right, we're good. Now I gotta get my chat working. Come on. There we go, finally. Yeah, I don't know what John was saying about delayed. That was the regularly scheduled start. Burke versus Savage. Kieran, thank you. Gina, thank you. Yeah, walks are going to be the key. Let's see. The Jays are 3.5 behind the third wild card spot, but they have 4 teams ahead of them, and they're tied with the Tigers as well. All right. Thank you, Kieran. Yep. Terry, hello. How's it going? All right, let's get you Savage's numbers because we're about set here. 4-4, 3.72 ERA, 14 games, 75 innings pitched, 69 strikeouts, 1.16 for the right-hander. 6'4", 225 pound. Wow, he's still only 22 years old. 2024 round 1 overall pick number 20. East Carolina Pirate. Opponent batting average 182. All right, Sox go with Antonacci, I guess. Murakami. Vargas, Montgomery, the cleanup hitter. Benintendi, the DH. Montgomery, Grichuk, Peters, and Romo. Sorry, they have a lot of different players than they did last year. We'll get the Jays. Yep. Like number, what's Baker? I don't even know. He was 6, right? It is 6. Yeah, they got to start winning series, you know. Here we are, rubber match. Thanks, Dr. Delay. I know you've got a game coming up shortly. Thanks for being here. Let's go, Savage. 62. Was that recently? 90, because I didn't hear. Strike 1, right down the middle. 4-seam, 93. We'll get the crowd noise in a second here. Fouled off, 0-2, 95, four-seam. All right, so we got crowd noise. I mean, we've got the pitch type. There's the crowd noise. I don't know. It looks like the roof is open at Sky Dome. Rogers Center. Oh, I got to mute and unmute. 1 second. In the dirt, 1-2. I was not ready to go at the start here. There we go. 1-2. Leadoff hitter. Tapped foul off himself. 1-2. Oh, it happened this morning. Oh, I'm so sorry. I missed that. I didn't get a look at Twitter or X. I remember that name. Thank you for filling me in. Sorry about that. A little grounder to short. Backhanded stop. Throw to first in time for out number 1. Jimenez to Keys. All right. Toronto's lineup: Clement, Lucas Guerrero Jr., the DH, Okamoto cleanup, Varsho, Keys, Valenzuela catching, Jimenez, and Clase. All right, we got Clase again. Yes, no spoiler alerts, John. I know we've warned you before, so. 0-1. Murakami up. 234 average, 20 homers, 42 RBI. All right, you Savage with an 0-1 count. Chopped foul, 0-2. Slider, 88. Yeah, just cannot. Jay's got to stop walking people. It starts with that. And they got to draw more walks, I say. Check swing, couldn't hold up. Oh, that's a strikeout for you, Savage. 2 down. Hello, Douglas. Let's go, Blue Jays. Yeah, I get it. 1 game at a time. They got, they got to think 2 of 3 every series, and 2 games split or 3 of 4 in a 4-game series. Oh, geez. Don Drysdale was that young? I didn't realize that. 0-1. 4-seam, 94. Yeah, we're a couple pitches behind. Nothing I can do. At the knees, strike 2 on it. Got 4-seam. Yeah, they got their break yesterday. They got escaped with a 1-0 win. They got you Savage on the mound. Really no excuses. They're at home. Bright sunny day. Swung on and missed. Got him. 0-3, 2 strikeouts. And a ground out. Clement, Lucas, Guerrero Jr. due up for the Jays in the bottom of the first. That's the way to start the game. So no runs, no hits, none left. Bottom of the first coming up. And let's get you Sean Burke's numbers. Yep. They got to play all 3 phases. Pitching, defense, and the bats, offense. It's, they can't all. Yep, 2 strikeouts. Exactly. Yeah, let's get going on offense. Burke is not going to be an easy task. Right-hander, 6'6", 240, 26 years of age, picked by the White Sox in 2021 from Sutton, Massachusetts. Right? MA. And he's a former Maryland Terrapin. 6-4 record, 3.41 ERA, 19 games, 15 starts, 105.2 or 105 and 2/3 innings pitched, 115 strikeouts, 1.17 WHIP. And 233 opponent batting average. Okay. Whoops. Need to fix this. Just about set for Sean Burke. Number 59 on his uniform. All right, Dog leading off. Just missed 91 on a four-seam. Yeah, I need to tilt over a little bit. I'm going to kill my neck. Trying to probably need to make this a little narrower. In there, outside edge of the plate, 1-1, four-seam, 92. 1-1 the count to Clement. Burke delivers. Fouled off. Slider. 86. 1-2. Hello, Dave and Tammy Olson cheering on the Blue Jays. Yeah, maybe. Righty versus righty. Fouled off again. Four seam. 94. Ernie protecting the plate. I need to, like, sit up. Ugh. Get a little close. I don't know. Upstairs. Jammed him. Foul territory into the stands. Actually, yeah, over the netting by the camera well. Still 1-2. Yeah, sorry. I missed game 1 and 2. Game 1 was on Peacock. Game 2 was only on Chicago Sports Net for me. Popped him up on the infield behind the mound. Second baseman gets it for out number 1. P4 for out number 1. Leadoff hitter retired. Lucas up. Let's see. We got 2 holes and yeah, I'm not sure, but yeah, let's go Lucas. So, yeah, Keys at first, Vlad the DH. So I think Springer has the day off. Strike 1 to Lucas. Sinker, 95. All right, we know the lineup. Can we get back? Upstairs and outside, Cutter missed 92. Oh, let's see. Yep. There we go. Yep, all fans are welcome. You're free to root for whoever you want. Just not the Yankees. Running joke on the channel. Fouled off, 91, near the third base dugout and into the stands. 1-2. Vlad on deck. What happened to Vlad's jersey? He's got something on his right shoulder already. Maybe maybe it's dirt or something, or from his glove. Maybe, I don't know, reached back there. Burke in the windup. And a little tapper to second. Underhand toss to first for out number 2. G4-3. Antonacci to Murakami. That'll bring up the designated hitter. No worries, yeah. We try not to slander other fan bases and franchises. I just don't like the Yankees. I know. What was he golfing at? Vlad fouls the first one off. 0-1. A little bit inside. Yeah. Great. 2 down. Bottom of the first. No score. Little tapper. Short. Over to first. In time. 6-3. Ground out. Side is retired. 1-2-3. Nothing across. Top of the second coming up. White Sox send up Montgomery, a lefty. Benintendi, a lefty. Montgomery, a switch hitter. Due up. Nothing else going on. Dodgers, Yankees, that's game one of a doubleheader. They got postponed from yesterday. Mets, Phillies. All right, so that one's like in 8 minutes. Then the rest are another hour and 8 minutes. Mets, Phillies, Rays, Red Sox, Rangers, Braves, Pirates, Guardians, 12:40. Dr. Delay will have that one for you. Friend of the show. Friend of the channel, I mean. And that's it for the 12:40. So what? This one's on Peacock, at least in the U.S. Trying to see what else is coming up today. ESPN Unlimited has Giants Mariners. I thought about doing that game, but I got to rest my voice. And then just NBC and Peacock for Dodgers Yankees game 2. So yeah, not 2 national games in the United States and one off of ESPN Unlimited if you have it. We'll keep an eye on the WNBA at noon. 3 games. ABC, CBS, and ESPN, 12, 3, and 6. At least they spread them out nice. Thanks, Dave and Tammy Olson. Yep. Yep, that's what I was afraid of. Yep. Good question. I don't know. I missed the numbers before the game. Yeah, because of the doubleheader. Yep. 16 instead of 15. Yeah. All right, first pitch, 4-seam for strike 1. Top of the second. Sorry, I got a late ad break in there. My bad. Slider, 88, missed. 1-1, low. Inside, 2-1, missed. 4-seam, 95. Man, Montgomery gets out and adjusts the batting gloves every pitch. Jeez Louise. Fouled off, 4-seam, 94. Evens the count, 2-2. Yeah, somebody just mentioned that. That's so sad. I'm sorry, I failed to realize that. That's terrible news. Yeah. All right, Montgomery, the cleanup hitter for the White Sox. Swung on and missed, got him to chase a splitter just out off the edge of the outside of the plate for strike 3. That is strikeout. That's 3 straight strikeouts, I believe, by Savage. Gave up a ground out to the leadoff hitter. That'll bring up Benintendi hitting 5th for the White Sox. I think I'll just say Sox. Low, ball 1. Splitter, 84. Low, splitter, 84, 2-0. Yeah, I can't. Sorry. Fouled it off. 95, 4-seam, 2-1. That's fine. He's been warned. I verbally warned him. Chris. Chris roots for the Boo crew. So boo, Chris. It's just a running joke. Yeah, I'm gonna I think ban him from the channel. It's fine. Outside, I'll take care of that in a minute. That's ball 4. He walked him. Yeah, He's been warned multiple times. I'm done. Okay, he's been hidden. He's been warned multiple times in multiple games. Yeah, I just walked him. Wait, Ron Hunt passed away too? I didn't know that. 0-1. Sorry. 0-1 the count. Montgomery, the hitter, 232 average, 3 homers, 16 RBI. He's 2 for 8 this series, though. Swung on and missed. 4-seam, 95, top of the zone. I'm not sure what. Okay, this is what we're talking about. This is going to be a spoiler alert. You can't put that in the chat. Okay. Don't put stuff that you see here in the chat. People are aware that this is a spoiler alert. People in the reading the chat don't know that that's a spoiler alert. So if they're just listening, they don't want to be spoiled by reading. I don't know how else to explain it. Yeah, I already hit him on the channel. I didn't like that he put that 12:15 delayed. That was the start time. Strike 3, got him watching a splitter, 83 at the top of the zone. Tough pitch, but out number 2, 4 strike. Yeah, no worries. It's just like people know that this is a spoiler alert, but if they don't want to look at that and they're just listening and just trying to read the chat, you know what I'm saying? Then they won't get spoiled. I know it. There's nothing I can do because Peacock is way behind. They're the worst. 0-1. We just don't want it in strike. Okay, so we had a strikeout, walk, strikeout. Swung on and missed, strike 2. If you're gonna say stuff, you gotta say I predict. Yeah, I know that's what I said. I didn't right before even before the stream started. I was like, "What are we doing, John?" In the dirt, got away. Valenzuela with a nice stop, but the runner heads to second on a wild pitch by Savage. Dang it. That takes the force out of the situation here. Grichuk, Grichuk, the batter. Yep. Oh, that's weird. What's up, Jason? Swung on and miss. Another strikeout. Struck out the side. I think that's 5 strikeouts. A walk and a wild pitch. That's it. Bottom 5 strikeouts for the game, but struck out the side this inning. Bottom of the second coming up. No, I forgot to do end of the first. Dang it. All right. Not a late ad break this time either. Jeez Louise. Yep. 5 strikeouts, a walk, and a wild pitch. So mixed bag of everything for you, Savage. We got Okamoto, right-hander. Varsho, left-hander. Key is left-hander, due up. Okay, splitter got translated to digger. I don't know why. Okay, it wasn't a pop-up. I mean, if you were predicting that. Ex-Blue Jay. Yep, 5 Ks. Yeah, help the bats need to wake up. 4 Ks from Burke. Okay, Burke had none in the first inning. Yeah. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, good start so far. Agreed. Couldn't ask for more. All right. Why am I getting an Applebee's? I guess there might be an Applebee's near me, but since I moved, but I don't know. They're pretty much gone from the Chicago market. Great. They missed the first pitch. Looks like it was a strike. They're too busy showing an interview with Schneider, or Mr. Redface, as people have been calling him in the chat. Fouled off. Okamoto down 0-2. Yeah, so now I don't get pitch types because of this. Sinker 94. First pitch was a slider 84. Peacock is just so brutal. Fouled off. Four seam 95. 0-2. Excuse me. Outside. Way outside and low. 1-2. Slider 88. Hit the chalk in the left-handed batter's box. Burke facing the cleanup hitter. Okamoto way outside. Four seam 96. 2-2. Oh, well, congrats on that. Senior Pablo Esco TV. Nice handle. Their channel name. Fouled off. Four seam 94. Come on, Big Oak. Yes. We need 22 home runs this season. Tied for most by a Japanese rookie in MLB history. Yeah, that's right. He didn't have one. When did he have that 22nd? Fouled off again, 2-2. Nah. I shouldn't spoil myself. Yeah, he's tied with Shohei from 2018. Liner into center, but caught for out number 1. Dang it. L8 put out for Peters, the center fielder. Yeah. Come on, Jays. Whoops, we need crowd noise. All right. Left-hander Varsho up. Fouled off the first pitch. 95, four-seam. Strike one. 238 average. 7 homers, 24 RBI. 689 OPS. Yeah. Yep. Golfed it. Outside, takes the ball. Four-seam, 96. 1-1 the count. Burke in the windup. The delivery. Upstairs. That's a ball. Oh, my goodness. Varsho alertly challenges it. Cutter 92. This is going to miss by 2 inches. But, of course, let's see if Peacock shows the measurement. They may not have gotten to it in time. They're not going to show the measurement. All right. You can see for yourself. That was a horrific pitch. MLB.com hasn't corrected it yet. It's 2-1 the count. Swung on or fouled it off 2-2. That one was low. So I don't know if they have the correct count on MLB or not. I mean, at least that ball is still green. It should be, yeah, it is green. All right, outside 3-2. It was red. That's right. They did fix it. Full count, Varsho, high and outside. I just watch. I'm not against it. I can't handle the anxiety of wagering. In the air to right center. Back at the track and caught short of the wall for out number 2. F8 gave it a ride, but not far enough. And because of the challenge, they won't give the, let's see, 379 to right center. Just got under it. That was so bad. Hello, Aaron. At the knees, 80 on a knuckle curve to Keys, strike one. Yep. I thought it had a chance, but he didn't even get to the wall. It was just warning track. Keys takes the knuckle curve upstairs, 80, 1-1. Ow. Ow. Burke in the windup. Swung on and missed. Nasty slider. Would have been a strike. The bottom dropped out of it. I think it was 89. Jeez Louise, what a pitch. For the Sox pitcher today, Burke. Or the pale hose, if you will. Foul off, four seam down the middle, 98. Still 1-2. Oops, gotta mute my phone. In the windup, Burke delivers. Chased one in the dirt. Didn't even run to first. I don't even know if he gave himself up or if the catcher tagged him, but my goodness. Run that out, Keys. Make them make a throw. Maybe he throws it into right. You never know. Top of the third coming. I get that out of vets, but dude, you're a youngster. You got to run that out. Peters, lefty. Romo, switch. Antonacci, lefty, due up. I apologize for any mispronunciations. We've played two, no score. All right. Dodgers, Yankees underway. Top of the first. 1 out and a 1-2 count. Nobody on yet. Excuse me. Oh, I forgot Key's first name. Good point. How does Sean Burke spell it? Yeah, the same. Scene versus scene. Yeah, that was bad. Why aren't you running out that drop third? I don't understand. You're a rookie. You got to run that out. All right, we're back from commercial break already, it seems. Let's fix all that. Peters is up. Oh, brother. Through 2 innings. Yeah. An inning and 2/3 last game, he had 20 strikes, 39 balls. He's got 20 strikes and 9 balls through 2. Strike 1 in there. 4-seam, 93 to Peters, the center fielder. Swung on and missed, 4-seam, 94, 0-2. And I think I'm forgetting the crowd noise. Yep. 297 average for Peters, 6 homers, 37 RBI, 816 OPS. I don't understand this emphasis on OPS. It's just a combination of 2 different stats. Swung on and missed, strike 3, another strikeout for Savage. Strikeout number 6, and we're only got 1 down in the 3rd. So 6 of 7 so far with a strikeout. Popped it up. Romo fouls off the first pitch. Caught by Valenzuela behind the plate for out number 2. 33 pitches for you, Savage. 2 down. Yes. Much better command than recent memory. Yeah, 6 strikeouts. 6 of 8 outs. Retired on strikeouts. A foul pop out now, and earlier a ground out in the first, I think. He had struck out, I think he struck out 6 straight, actually. Liner to left, and that's in there? Or is that foul? No, that was foul. Terrible camera coverage by Peacock. Couldn't tell where the ball was. They didn't zoom in either. Oh, Dan Plesac in the booth. I thought he looked familiar. Or Plesiak, as Harry Carey used to call him. Antonacci, the hitter. Upstairs, ball 1. Evens the count. 4-seam, 94. Lifted to center. Varsho under it for out number 3. F8. 1, 2, 3. Nothing across. Heading to the bottom of the third, the Jays will send up Valenzuela, switch hitter. Jimenez, lefty. Clase, switch hitter. So that would be 7, 8, 9 in the Jays lineup. No score heading to the bottom of the first in New York in game 1 of that doubleheader between the Dodgers and Yankees. All right, I'll be right back. Oh. All right, we are back still at commercial. Man, this is a longer break. That last one seemed pretty quick. All right. Huh. Yeah, this ad break seems a lot longer. Okay, now we got to get an interview, I guess, with the White Sox manager, Will Venable. And we get a side-by-side. Strike 1. No idea what it was. Okay, at the bottom. 4-seam, 94. Come on. There we go. Burke delivers to Valenzuela way upstairs. 1-1. Knuckle curve, 80. Got away. Yep. Yeah. I know. This is... well, that's too early to talk about that. I'm not going to say it. Valenzuela flies to center. Caught for out number 1. Routine fly out, put out credited to Tristan Peters, center fielder. Yeah, 1 down already. Yep. Is he staring into your soul? Into infinity and beyond. That's where he's staring. Right down the pipe to Jimenez. Slider. 0-1. What was the velocity? I missed it. 89. Oh, crowd noise. Dang it. Forgot it again. Swung on and missed. Four seam. 95. High heat. It was... If it was out of the zone, it was barely out. Yeah. 0-2. Come on, Jimenez. Put one in play at least, please. Make them make a defensive play. Outside, knuckle curve. Way outside. 1-2. Yep. Dr. K, Trey. Fouled off. Jimenez straight back. Just missed a four seam. 97. 1-2. Burke at 38 pitches in the bottom of the third. So not too terrible. You'd like him to throw a little more. Jimenez flies to right. Second baseman out and catches it. Antonacci with the catch for out number 2. Wasn't sure who was getting that one. Second baseman, so is that a line out or a pop out? Yeah, it is a pop out. Okay. Pop out to 4, P4, Antonacci. Let's go Jays. I don't know. I'm not an AC/DC fan. Sorry. Strike 1. Hopefully. Yes, hopefully. Yeah. Iron Maiden. Yeah, this is for the Trooper. That's like my favorite Maiden song. 1-1 that count. Wait a minute. That is not what is going on? Okay, 1-1. Swung on and missed by Clase. Four seam in. 1-2. He's getting that velocity up. That one was 96. Here's the pitch. Upstairs, maybe a little out. 91 cutter. Evens the count. 2-2. Nobody on. 2 outs. Nobody's gotten a hit yet in this game. A walk by the White Sox batters. That's it, I think. That should have been a strike. It was called a ball. It's going to be strike 3. Terrible call by the ump. Knuckle curve 80 was in there. That'll retire the side. Top of the 4th coming up. 1, 2, 3. Nothing across. 9 up, 9 down for the Blue Jays batters. Murakami, lefty. Vargas, righty. Montgomery, lefty. So 1 base runner in the game. A walk issued to Benintendi. That's it. 2 strikeouts for Burke. 6 strikeouts for Savage through 3. All right. Top of the 2nd, no score. Dodgers, Yankees. Ooh, you know what? I'm going to top off my water real quick, I think, too. Yeah, the Sox are good, though. Yeah, I like White Lion, a little bit of White Snake, Iron Maiden. Hello, what's up, Intense Blue? Yep. Yeah, Sox are very good this year. I don't know what the music discussion is. I'm not sure. Same old, same old. Yep, Karen. Yep. I'm sure, yeah. I don't know. It's a long way to go. Walked in, run. I don't know what we're talking about. Yeah. Yes, Montreal should come back. Will they? Probably not. Without, I think baseball was done with Montreal. That stadium was a hello, intense blue. Yeah, hope you're well. All right, well, we'll get water next half inning. Murakami, the second hitter in the lineup, fouls off a four seam, 94. Oh and 1. Low. Splitter in the dirt. 80. Was that 84? Yeah, it's fine. 1 and 1. Peacock, such a terrible job. Low, 2 and 1. Like, just show the game. Great. I guess we're looking at the dimensions of the. Okay, fine. Nice outside shot, but can we not miss a pitch? Yep, Savage delivers outside, 3 and 1. Now we get the obligatory shot of CN Tower. Four seam, 94. Swung on, maybe foul tipped it, 3 and 2, full count. Murakami calls time. And CN, we get another look at CN Tower. Agreed, the team we're playing. I hate it too. Hey, Seth. Looks like ball 4, he walked him. Man, they. All right, second walk issued by Savage to lead off the top of the fourth. Vargas struck out first inning. 244 average, 21 homers, 59 RBI. I feel like I'm sitting so far back. I got to adjust this. Did he go? No, says the first base ump. Yeah, I'm going to, I don't know what I'm sitting there. I think that's a little better. 1 and 0. Savage delivers way upstairs. The command is failing him a little bit here. The control, I should say. 2 and 0. That one wasn't even close. Jay's bats are dormant again. One time through the order. Low, ball 3. Not even close. Oh, boy. Four seam, 94. Come on, you Savage. 45 pitches as he works the top of the fourth. Fouled off, four seam, 94, way out in front of it. 3 and 1. Be careful with Vargas. Yeah, Valenzuela should head out there, or the manager should tell Valenzuela to get out there. Swung on and missed, four seam, 94, full count. Come on, you Savage. Strikeout, double play, maybe something. After being early on the last one, he missed that one. Vargas, I'm saying. The third hitter for Chicago. Top of the fourth. Savage delivers. Little grounder to third. Okamoto to second. On to first, way late. But they get the lead runner on a 5-4 fielder's choice, I believe. Yeah. Okamoto to Clement. So 5-4 fielder's choice. We'll take that. Especially after he was 3-0 to I'm sorry, 3-0 to Vargas. Sox are in their black jerseys. That's got to be a little bit hot. Obviously, you can see here. Throw to first, not in time. Vargas back easily. Sox have pretty much had that jersey since 92, I think. They may have slightly altered the logo, like with an extra white border, but that's been like their third jersey for a long time. Outside edge of the plate, 0-1 the count. Montgomery up, a left-hander. Grounded pass, Keys into right field. Runner will head to third. And the Sox have runners at the corners with one out. First hit of the game for either team. Oh, the walk is looming large right now. Great. Yeah. It's not Kirk, it's Valenzuela. Kirk has the day off. Yep, the location has left him now. The control is out the window, it seems like. Okay, Benintendi is up. He had a walk. He lifts one to center. That'll be caught, but that should be deep enough. Throw by is going to be cut off. No play. Sox lead 1-0 on a sac fly by Benintendi. Well, just get the third out here and we'll be all right. Got to get one to win, right? 1-0 White Sox. First hit and run first hit in this inning. Top of the fourth. I agree. Yeah, he has zero control. I won't say zero, but very little control this inning. Peacock missed the pitch. Apparently it was four seam, 93 at the bottom of the zone. All right, well, you can't be disappointed if your starter's only given up one run in 4 innings. 0-2 now. Four seam, 94. But yeah, hello, Seth. Thanks for being here. I agree. They're not a very good sports coverage team. Fouled off, four seam, 94. Montgomery 0-2 in the count. Runner at first, 2 down. Exactly. I know they need phone the doctor. All right, you Savage delivers way upstairs. 1-2, four seam, 94. Got away. Yeah, when there's that much pressure to be perfect, you're gonna crack at some point. You'd like to get something offensively your first time through the order, but they have such trouble on offense. Fouled off. Still 1-2. 56 pitches for you, Savage now. Grounded into center for a single. Runner will have to hold at second. 2 outs and now a runner in scoring position for the White Sox. That's their second hit of the inning and the game. We had a walk, a single to right, which moved the runner to third, and a sac fly for out number 2. Plated the run, and now finally Valenzuela on the mound visit. Yeah, what was I gonna say? Yeah, CBS does a good job on basketball, I think. Yeah, I'm trying to think if NBC does anything well. Oh, great. Capital One side-by-side ad. All right. Grichuk, the hitter.
Hard to have a better debut, really, than Ray Montgomery had. This is the guy Dan was just talking about, Randall Grichuk.
Okay, Grichuk. All right, whatever. I don't know if that's not Grichuk, I guess. Savage delivers. Swung on and missed. Slider, 88, 0-1. Come on, defense. Bail him out. Swung on and missed. Slider, 87, low and outside. 0-2. Savage about to throw pitch number 60. Here's the pitch. In the dirt. 1-2. Not even close. Slider, 87. All right. Grichuk, righty versus righty. Savage delivers low. Ball 2. Missed on a slider. 88. Two-two pitch. Liner into center. Right at Varsho for out number 3. 1 run on 2 hits. They leave 2, though. Bottom of the 4th coming up. Second time through the order for the Blue Jays. Clement, right-hander. Lucas, left-hander. Guerrero, Jr., righty hitter. Due up for Toronto. No score, bottom of the 2nd. Dodgers and Yankees in New York in game 1 of a doubleheader. Wait a minute, what am I? Ah, there we go. All right, I gotta get water. I'll be right back. Oh. Actually, let's turn this, shut this. All right, hope you're enjoying the live stream. If so, it's free. All I ask in return is if you would consider hitting the like button on the video and subscribing to the channel. Doing one or both does help to get the channel recommended to other viewers. This will help me grow the channel, and I thank you for your support. If you happen to have a Twitch account, please follow Sinbin Stream there as well. It is the same live stream, but it is faster and commercial free. All right, Clement takes ball 1. Burke delivers. Strike. Inside edge of the plate. Slider, 84, evens the count. 1-1. No. He only gave up 1. Yeah, it's hard to shut out a team. You need your Savage to go. Fouled off by Ernie. 1-2 count. Early. Yeah, pulled the slider, 86, to the third base or dugout. As we get a look at Redface. Lined just foul past third base. 1-2 the count to Clement. He spits in the batting gloves. Yeah, only 1 run. I know. You gotta score 3 or 4 to win a game usually. In the air to left. Back at the track. Caught on a leaping catch by the left fielder. Wow. Nice catch by Randall Grichuk. That was a nice play. Unpublishing them. Oh, sorry. Oh, Jolo, welcome. Sorry about that. That's weird. Yeah, I don't know how the market works outside of the US, so I'm paying for MLB.TV. The problem this 3-game series was on 3 different streaming platforms for me, so I wasn't going to pay for 2 of the 3. I went with the only one I had. Swung on and missed 94 4-seam. But thanks for being here. Lucas with a ground out in the first. 281 average, 5 homers, 18 RBI. Outside, ball 1. Takes a knuckle curve, 78. All right, Lucas is up. Fouled off, 4-seam, 95, 1-2 the count. Come on, Lucas. We need base runners. What am I saying? One and two the count. High and in, 97 for ball 2. Sports are making it tougher to be a fan. Yeah, exactly. There's too many streaming platforms that cover games. They spread these things out all over the place. Little tapper to third, throw to first, not in time. That's an infield single. Good backhanded stop by Vargas, but Lucas hustled down the line, and they have their first base runner of the game, an infield single to third. Nice hustle by Lucas. Yeah, he beat it by plenty. That'll bring up Vlad. Righty versus righty. Burke about to throw pitch 55. Here's the pitch, and he lifts it to left. Routine fly and out number 2. What are you doing, Vlad? Take a pitch. My goodness. High. And a little, wasn't outside, but on the outside edge of the plate, and he's swinging. Doesn't take a damn pitch. He's down to 267 at home. No homers, 15 RBI. He's had, 5 home runs on the road? Oh, my God. He has been just asleep at the wheel since May 1st. In the inside edge of the corner. Strike 1 to Okamoto. Took a sinker, 94. I know. Hey, Dalton, what's up? Dirty Dollars. Nice handle. I'm good, Dalton. Thanks for being here. Well, did not get it. Strike 2. Oak has taken 2 strikes. 4-seam, 95. Lucas, the runner at first. 2 down as Ernie and Vlad were out. Flies to left. Sandwich the single. In the dirt. Nice stop by the catcher. 1-2 the count. Okamoto pops it up. Shallow center. Second baseman takes it. Antonacci for out number 3. No runs. They got a hit. They left one. We're already heading to the top of the 5th. 1-0 White Sox coming to bat. And they will send up Peters, lefty. Romo switch. Antonacci, lefty. Oh, I think Romo's the catcher. He had a nice stop. Yeah. Drew Romo. Don't call me Tony. Romo. No score. Dodgers and Yankees, top of the 3rd. say end. There we go. I know. Vlad's driving me crazy. Twiddle-dee-dum. Yep. I don't understand. Yeah. Yeah. I'm in the Chicago area. Yep. Nope. Exactly. They won 1-0 yesterday. That's not sustainable. No pitching staff. Whoops. Can win 1-0 every day. I know that sounds like a hot take. I think it's a very mild one. Yeah. Sox are a good team. Don't want to take anything away from them. Jays have some important games in the division coming up. I think they've got the Rays for 4 and then the Red Sox for 3. They've got to turn it around. They've got to turn it around right here, too, but pressure's on you, Savage, to be perfect the rest of the way. First pitch at the knees, strike 1. That was a 4-seam, 94. Swung on and missed. Peters couldn't catch up on a 4-seam, 93. Strike 2. You Savage delivers outside, 94 on a 4-seam. 1-2. Ow, that was my right knee. Time called by Peters. Man, something is wrong with my chair. I gotta figure out. Does this need to go back? Does this need to go up? Just can't get comfortable today. Low. Splitter 82. 2-2. Oh, yeah. Don't forget to vote in the poll in the YouTube chat. We got 72 votes. 61% for Toronto. 39% for Chicago. If you don't see it, no worries. I only see it on my desktop. Just put in the chat who you think will win or who you're rooting for. It doesn't have to be the same team. Got him. Swung on and missed. 4-seam. Strikeout. That is strikeout 7 for you, Savage. Burke has 2 for the White Sox. Yeah, I mean, the trade deadline isn't for a while. And nobody's running away with anything in the AL. We'll see. I understand the sentiment. Hey, Eric, what's up? Thanks for being here. Fouled it off. Strike 1. Romo, the catcher, 0 for 1. If you joined us late, the White Sox got a walk. A single moved the runner to third, and a sac fly scored the only run. Upstairs, 1-1. That happened in the 4th? Yeah, that happened in the top of the 4th. 1-0 Chicago. You Savage about to throw pitch 70. 1-1. Swung on and missed at a splitter, 81. 1-2. Yep. Hello, Eric. Hey, Sam, the man. How's it going? If any of you guys want to mod, I'll make you mods. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Strikeout number 8. For you, Savage. Between Chris, Eric, and Sam. If you want to be mods, let me know. I don't know. Chris might delete all my Boo Crew comments if I do, though. Just kidding. I guess I can lay off on the Brewers hate, but I don't know. As sort of a still Cub fan, it's hard. Grounded to second. Over to first to Keys from Ernie Clement for out number 3. All right, nice inning there Buy you Savage. Get the bats warmed up. We're halfway home. Coming up for the Blue Jays, Varsho lefty, Keys lefty, Valenzuela switch. 1-0 Dodgers, top of the third. Yeah, we got to root for the Dodgers. Sure. All right, thanks. All right, done. Well, I'll make you, Chris, just to show I'm a good sport. Does this show up? It's weird. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Who did I say? Oh, Sam. Let me know if you want. Salmon King. What's up? Derek, hello. How's it going? Thank you. Crap. Oh man, we're only a little over an hour in. I tried to eat a decent lunch, but getting hungry already. Oh, don't forget tonight. Hope you'll return and join me. We got Talon's Bandits. This should be for the #1 seed battle in the AUSL, Athletes Unlimited softball league. Luke Appling home run in Cracker Jack Old Timers game, 1982. I forgot they did that. Oh yeah, former White Sox. Yeah, that's why they showed it. Yeah, so at any rate, AUSL tonight at 7 off of MLB TV. Tomorrow for the Rays and Jays. All right, sorry, I got to a late break. I normally try to not put ads in while I'm calling the game, but I fell asleep on that one. Little tapper to second, over to first. Varsho's retired. 4-3 ground out for out #1. Antonaki, or is it Antonacci? I would say Antonaki to Munataka. Munataka. I should have looked up how to say those. Sorry. That'll bring up Keys. Hopefully. Dr. K was just having lunch. 1-0 to Keys. Strikeout in the second. Burke. Pitch number 63 on the way. Upstairs. 2-0. Now, let's get that crowd noise going. Keys swings and misses at a slider, 85. The bottom dropped out. Yeah, by the way, you Savage, 8 strikeouts. Yeah, I think yeah. Outside edge of the plate. That should have been a strike. The Jays will take it. It's a ball. Sox should have challenged it. 3-1. Bad call by the ump. Oh, the Mariners? Wait, I forgot who they were playing. Right down the middle. Strike 2. Slider, 86. Come on, Keys. Yeah, he's had struggled with that slider. It didn't look good on that first swing. Burke delivers the full count pitch. In the air to left, right at the left fielder for out #2. F7. 2 down quickly. Grichuk with the put out. Valenzuela, the switch hitter. Great. We're getting FanDuel ad and odds. 7th hitter in the lineup. First pitch popped him up to center. You got to be kidding me. 1, 2, 3, nothing across. Fairly fast inning. We're an hour and 11 minutes in, and we've already played 5 innings. I'll jam the ad in now. Murakami, lefty. Vargas, righty. Montgomery, lefty, due up for the White Sox. Oh, WNBA underway. Hold on. That one's available on ABC in Dallas, or I should say in Arlington, Texas. Wings 27, Sparks 17, end of the first. Yeah, Wings are good. Sparks are struggling. Later today, CBS. Yeah, I can't waste my voice on games that are already available, you know, pretty. Sky in Atlanta, Chicago at Atlanta, Dream on CBS at 3, and then the nightcap on ESPN, Sun, Mercury. But yeah, the Sun aren't good, the Mercury aren't good. And even if there's good teams, they don't do well when I do games off of ESPN. All right, let's fix this. Mid 6. Boy, the ad breaks, I feel like they're getting longer. I know they aren't. I know. What is going on? Just terrible approaches. I know. Yep. Yeah. Everybody, I think. Okamoto is the lone bright spot. I mean, Ernie Clement, too. Ernie and Okamoto. That's the thing, is so often the Jays have no life. And it's like, it almost seems worse at home at times, too. Swung on and missed, strike 1. All right, turn the commercials off. Add in the crowd noise. Righty versus a lefty. Outside. That was a ball. What a terrible call. He called it a strike. The Sox will win this. It'll be 1-1. What a. Show the measurement, Peacock. I don't know why they don't show the measurement. They take so long. And then they don't show the measure. Oh, they finally did. A 1 inch outside. All right, I won't kill a guy for 1 inch outside. I mean, a fouled off right down the pipe. 1-1. 4-seam 94. I wish, Dalton. I wish. You'd like to think if your starter gives up a run in the first 5 innings, you got a good chance at the game. With the Jays, it's not. Struck out on a high heat pitch. And I can't show you. It was at the top of the zone. Swung on and missed. Couldn't catch up to the high heat. Out number 1 and strikeout number 9 for you, Savage. Please don't waste this phenomenal effort by you, Savage. Toronto offense. Toronto bats. Upstairs, called a strike. Just nicked it. 87. The hitter is Vargas. In the air to left, short of the track. Caught by Clase for out number 2. I had to remember his name. I hear you. Hey, thanks for being here, Swift West. Sorry, I can't read. Thank you for being here. In Mexico. Huh. Yep, strikeout 9 for you, Savage, the bright spot. On inside edge of the plate, 94, 4-seam, strike 1 to Montgomery. 1 for 2 with a single. .223 average, 23 home runs, 56 RBI. Another one on the inside edge of the plate. Four seam, 94, 0-2. Savage seems to have the command back. Time called by Montgomery. Dude, you adjust your gloves like every pitch. Why do you need to call time for it? 2-0 Dodgers, by the way, bottom of the third in New York. So that's good in the AL East action. In the dirt, slider 87, 1-2. Yeah, sorry. Swift and West. There we go. I rushed through it. Have a player who's playing in a game right now in the chat. Fouled off. 94, 1-2 the count. In the air to right. That's going to be trouble. Gone into the bullpen. Home run for Montgomery to right. Dang it. 2-0 White Sox. Third hit of the game for them. First extra base hit, I believe. 1 run in the fourth, 1 run in the sixth. That was 388 to right center. 106.3 exit velocity, 28-degree launch angle. Just took one, on the outside quadrant and turned on it. It's too much of the plate. Oh, gotcha. We need all the help we can get with all the AL teams we can get. What's the count? Sorry, 0-2. Benintendi fouls it off. Still 0-2. Yeah, just too much of the plate. Hello, Michael. Yep. Liner to left. That's going to get fair down the line off the sidewall, and a stand-up double with 2 outs and 1 in by Benintendi, his 15th. Home run number 24. Solo shot by Colson Montgomery with 2 outs and 2 strikes. Wait, what was it again? I need Sox pitchers to get 4.5 strikeouts. Burke has 2. It's probably a good bet. I don't know, though. Yep. I hate to say it. All right. Pitching coach out to the mound. Yeah, Burke has looked outstanding today. Ow. Ow. Two runs on 3 hits. Sac fly for the first run. Solo homer. That was in the top of the 4th. Here in the top of the 6th, a 2-out, 2-strike solo homer to right center. What? Okay, Montgomery is up. 1 for 2 with a strikeout. Savage delivers. Swung on and missed. 4-seam, 95. Strike 1. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. 4-seam, a little bit off the plate. 0-2. Savage about to deliver pitch number 90. Got to think he's going to come out for the 7th. Fouled straight back, unless, he racks up a bunch of pitches still here in this to close out the 6th, but we'll see. Oh, sorry, Dalton. Well, it was the pitch. Yeah, it was the pitching coach. Hello, God bless you. Yeah, I mean, it's only 2-0. The problem is the Jays offense has been dormant. They've been held to 1 hit by Lucas. Inside, 94, just missed on a 4-seam. Yep. Yeah, you gotta be thinking you can get 3 or 4 each and every day. And they just cannot consistently. Fouled off, 4-seam. Dang it. He may not be able to come out for the 6th then. Well, it says he's at 92 pitches, but depending on how hot it is, and man, if the Jays could just get a run or two in the 6th, maybe he would come out for the 7th. I don't know if he'll finish the 7th, but let's get out of this first. In the air to left, I think that's going to be foul. Oh, man, Clase didn't pull up. He bumped into the wall. I guess it wasn't that hard, but all right, 1-2. They really got to get things right against the AL East starting tomorrow. It'd be nice if they could rally here. I mean, they still got 4 innings to work with. Popped up foul. Out of play. Still 1-2. Time called. 4-seam for the first 6 pitches. Splitter on the 7th pitch. Long. Top of the 6th, as we've been flying through this game for the most part. Steps off the mound, doesn't throw. They haven't even shown if anybody's warming up for Toronto. Here's the pitch. Liner into center, 1 hopper. Varsho throws to the plate, cut off. Throw to first, to second. The batter in a pickle and tagged out, but that'll be a 3-0 lead. I don't know why MLB doesn't have the run scoring. The side is retired, but a single drove in the run prior to the rundown. 3-0 as we head to the bottom of the 3rd. So that might be it for you, Savage. But again, I don't know if anybody's warming up per se. So 3 runs on 4 hits, I think. I will confirm that. They pick up 2 here in the 2nd. A solo shot. And then a double and a single. Jimenez, lefty. Clase, switch hitter. Then Clement, the leadoff hitter, a righty, due up. 2-0 Dodgers. Top of the 4th. Mets, Phillies just underway. Rays, Red Sox just underway. Rangers, Braves just underway. Pirates, Guardians soon. Oh, great googly moogly. Let's get that on. Let's see. Mid-6, right? Nope, I missed a hit. The double and the single. I knew it. It was 5. My bad. $36-27 Wings over the Sparks. 5:24 in the 2nd. Feel like they haven't scored much since the 1st in WNBA. Did the Sox make any defensive changes? No. I don't know why they're showing people. All right. Back underway. First pitch, strike 1 to Jimenez. Slider, 84. Fouled off. Strike 2 on a sinker, 94. He can't get runs fly. It's so bad, yeah. Yeah, one hit. Yeah, unfortunately. Go White Sox. Hello, Matt. Yep. Liner right at the second baseman. Out number 1. L4 to Antonacci. He was joking. Yes. Yep. Burke pitching a gem. He's given up 1 GD hit. Can't say GD. Nobody's listening. Top of the zone. Best baseball movie ever. Knuckle curve taken 78. Clase, the hitter. 2 strikeouts, no walks, 1 hit. No errors by the Sox defense, no hit by pitches. Just the 1 Lucas hit. And he went on the swing on a pitch in the dirt. What are you doing, Clase? I know it's a knuckle curve, but that ball was never a strike. Outside, 96, 4-seam. Got the fan on. Feet are getting a little chilly. Gotta put socks on. 0 for 1. Strikeout in the third for Clase, the 9th hitter. The left fielder for the Blue Jays. Outside, takes a 4-seam, 95. Evens the count, 2-2. Yep. Hey, Ron Duffney. You shortened your name. Hello. Thanks for being here. I'm assuming it's the same Ron. Oh my gosh, Clase. What was that? Couldn't lay off a pitch in the dirt. Oh my, this was terrible. A catcher literally caught it in the dirt behind the left-handed batter's box. Or, I'm sorry, the right-handed batter's box on a knuckle curve 80. Not even freaking close. Upstairs, ball 1, slider 85 to Earndog. Jays on their third time through the order now. In the bottom of the 6th with 2 outs. 1 single by the on-deck hitter, Lucas. That's it. Upstairs, 85. Missed, ball 2. Who's they're reporting on? Burke delivers a strike. Ernie takes it 2-1. Bottom of the zone. Yeah, that was a strike. Sinker 93. I don't know. I wish I knew. That was really bad. Clement fouls it off. And it's actually, oh, they lost it in the sun. The Jays catch a break finally. Should have been caught by Murakami at first. Yeah. All right, we need the rally hats. We may need the rally. You know what? Let's just switch hats. This one always scratches the heck out of my head, too. Yeah, Murakami should have had it. Lost it in the sun. Didn't put on the sunglasses in time. Inside, nearly hit him. 95. Full count. I know, 2 times through the order, and they've done nothing. I agree. Yeah, Murakami just never had it. I don't think he lost it. He never saw it. Inside, Ernie works a walk. Second base runner of the game for the Jays. Woohoo. Yeah, put your sunglasses on, Murakami. I don't know why you don't have them on. You're in the sun. And now he has them on. So the Jays catch a tremendous break. We got a mound visit in progress by the catcher. I don't know who else came out, if anybody. Lucas the hitter, the one hit, 1 for 2. Earn dog at first. Yep, gotta get something here. I mean, you can't waste this. Make them pay for that mistake. You got to. You can't just let them off the hook here. Bottom of the 6th, 1-0. I'm sorry, 3-0. I wish. White Sox. Jays trying to get something, anything going. Upstairs, Lucas takes ball 1, cutter, 89. 83 pitches for Burke, so he's still got another inning left in him. Yeah, I wish the bird would stay blue, but I just used the maple leaf for the Blue Jays. Swung on and missed, cutter, 90. Nasty pitch. Kept moving outside, but it was in the zone. High, but couldn't catch up. Come on, Lucas. Righty versus lefty. Burke delivers. Fouled off by Lucas. 1-2. Sinker. 95. I think we need a rally jersey in a minute. One and two to Lucas. Burke delivers. Liner right at the right fielder. Tagged it right at the right fielder. Lucas is the only one that looks competent at the plate today. We've played 6, top of the 7th coming up. Grichuk righty, Peters lefty, Romo a switch hitter due up for the Chicago White Sox. They got a walk and left 1. Heading to the top of the 7th. 3-0 White Sox. Oh, my goodness. Dodgers 2, Yankees 1, bottom of the 4th. Mets 2, Phillies 0, still batting in the top of the 1st. Rays and Red Sox, no score, bottom of the 1st. Rangers, Braves, no score, bottom of the 1st. Pirates, Guardians, no score, top of the 1st. It looks like they're heading... Oh, no, there's still 2 outs. Okay. Pirates have 1st and 2nd. Wings 42, Sparks 34, 2:16 to go in the 2nd quarter. Oh man. That's right. They've only had 1 in their last 15 innings too. I don't see why not. Burke, I don't even think has hit 90 pitches. I mean, I don't know the White Sox manager's philosophy. Fisher is in, so Savage's day is done. Yep. Yeah, Burke's a good hit. I mean, Burke's a good pitcher, no doubt. Boy, I didn't realize Frank Thomas was on the Blue Jays. I guess I didn't pay attention. 3-3, 3.59 ERA, 45 games, 6 starts, 1 save, 47 2/3 innings pitched, 48 strikeouts, 1.15 WHIP, 6'4", 180 right-hander. Grounded into right field for leadoff single by Grichuk, and Junior Perez will pinch run. Hit number 6 for Chicago. Peters, the center fielder. 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Fisher, the right-hander, delivers. Grounded foul down the first baseline. 0-1. Maybe, I mean, that's the problem. Is Burke going to go 7, 8? Can you get to anybody on their staff before the 9th? You don't want to be down 3-0 in the 9th. That's for sure. Popped it up, and they're running out of chances. They got only the 7th and 8th. Fouled out of play. 0-2. I don't know. I wish I had the answers. They just struggle mightily. Consistently inconsistent. Upstairs, 1-2. Missed on a 4-seam, 95. Runner at first on a leadoff single. Nobody out. Throw to first, not in time. Here's the pitch. Outside edge of the plate. Slider 88. Struck him out. Appeal, and the Sox will lose their first failed ABS. Almost the whole ball is in. I don't know what Peters is in challenging for. Like about 3/4 of the ball was in. It's one game. It happens. Can't win them all. Wow. Long. Where's the clock? In there. Strike one. Curveball. Where's your pitch clock? He's going to lose. Sox will be out. He's challenging this pitch. 82. White Sox are out of ABS challenges. Just used 2 and 2 at bats, and neither of them were particularly close. About, I don't know, half the ball in. And the Sox have no more ABS challenges with 1 out in the top of the 7th. 0-1 the count. Little grounder to short. Jimenez has to go to first. Keys digs it out for out number 2. Runner moves to second on the 6-3 ground out. What is VZ on the side there? Is that? Yeah, that was a one hopper. Nice play by Keys to dig that one out. No chance to get the runner at second. And Fluharty will come in for, so there must be a lefty. Antonacci due up. All right, so what would I just say? Fisher on the hook for the runner at second. And in comes Fluharty. All right, let's bring up Fluharty. I'm going to go get some water. All right, be right back. All right, still at commercial on Peacock. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. If so, if you haven't already, please do hit that thumbs up or like button on the video. Consider hitting the subscribe button to the channel for more Blue Jays and other MLB action. We also do WNBA off of League Pass. I try to do the Valkyries first and foremost. And we'll have Green Bay Packers football in the fall. And the main focus of the channel is NHL hockey, LA Kings, Buffalo Sabres, Montreal Canadiens, and other Canadian teams as well. 4-1, 4.54 ERA, 50 games, 3 starts, 1 save, 37 2/3 innings pitched, 45 strikeouts, 1.49 for the lefty. First pitch, ball 1. And yeah, follow on Twitch if you have a Twitch account. Same live stream. It is faster and commercial free. Throw to second. Couldn't pick him off. 2-0 that count. 2 pitches outside. Perez, the pinch runner, back easily. Yep. Flew Hardy in. Boo, Montreal Canadiens. Well, they do well on the channel. I find them fun to watch. Ooh, looked outside. Called a strike. I guess it just nicked it. Super close. Cutter 91. Fouled off. Cutter 91. 2-2. Yeah, I'll root for all the Canadian teams, but I don't think I can root for the Oilers anymore. Not with Babcock as their coach. And I don't do a lot of Toronto games. They're already well covered by, a famous Toronto Maple Leafs fan. Outside, sweeper, 84, full count to Antonacci. The leadoff hitter is 0 for 3. Here's the pitch. Fouled it off. 82. Way out of the zone. Sweeper. Still 3-2. Exactly. Yeah. As reported in the chat, but like way, way early in the game. Rest in peace, Dwayne Ward. Flew Hardy's in. Flew Hardy, the lefty. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Got him. So Fisher got the first 2 outs in the 7th, and Flew Hardy got the last one. Bottom of the 7th coming up. And we'll cue up Take Me Out to the ball game. Guerrero Jr. righty, Okamoto righty, Varsho lefty, 3, 4, 5 in the Jays lineup. They got to do something here. I mean, it's ridiculous. 1 hit, 1 walk. That's it. Dodgers 3, Yankees 1. All right, hold on. Let's get ball game rolling before we run out of time. And let's lose the crowd noise. Come on, there's ball game. All right, Dodgers 3, Yankees 1, top of the 5th. Runner at second, 1 out. Mets 3, Phillies 0, top of the 2nd. Runner at second, 1 out. Rays 1, Red Sox 0, top of the 2nd. I guess we have to root for the Rays. We're not going to catch the Rays. There's 0 chance of that. Braves 1, Rangers 0, bottom of the 2nd. Pirates 0, Guardians 0, top of the 2nd. Wings 46, Let me lose the music. Wings 46, Sparks 40. That is halftime in Dallas, or rather Arlington, Texas. If the root for the Blue Jays, if they don't win it, it's the same. Strike one. Vlad took a pitch. Woohoo. 0-1. Four seam 92. Yeah, no run support. Not a bad game pitched by Savage. 3 runs over 6 innings. Yep. No, I agree. It's going to be harder and harder in the 8th and the 9th. You got your 3, 4, 5 hitters. Count as 1 and 2. Yep. Oh, I forgot to put on a different jersey. 1 and 2, Vlad. Swung on a miss, strike 3. Sorry, forgot to do bottom 7th. 1 out. Okamoto takes strike 1 on the inside edge of the plate, trying to get a rally jersey going. 0-1, 1 out, bottom of the 7th. Oh and 1. Okamoto takes upstairs 1-1. 4 seam 94, way upstairs. Just trying to switch things around. Get something going for this team here. Swung on a miss, sinker 92, just a little low. Tough pitch. Burke at 93 pitches. I'm wondering if he'll pitch the 8th as well. Burke in the windup. Oh my God. Okamoto, what are you swinging at? Low and outside. Slider, like almost in the dirt. The catcher's mitt literally kicked up the chalk in the left-handed batter's box, and he's golfing. Oh, my goodness. In there, a strike to Varsho. Why is Varsho hitting 5th, by the way? Righty versus lefty, because it's a righty. That's the only answer. I'd rather see Straw hit against a righty than to continue to watch Varsho. Yep. Yeah, to his credit, at least Springer has the day off. In the dirt, 1 and 2. Oki struggled since he got that golden sombrero. I forgot who. On a Saturday. He had 4 strikeouts the one Saturday. He's had some peaks, but it's been mostly valleys since that time. Liner into center. And that's a 1-out single. I thought it said he doubled at first. Now it's a single. And Venable's going to make the call to the pen. Well, that's a welcome bit of news, I think. Burke has been just dominating them. He's getting the hook with only 98 pitches and 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. So, and no idea who's coming in. Oh, here we go. Hudson. Man, Peacock is brutal. All right. The Jays pick up. Oh, sorry. I forgot Okamoto's strikeout. Jays get their second hit of the game, by the way. 2 singles. Burke was dominant. He's on the hook for the runner at first. Hudson, the pitcher, a lefty. 6'8", 248, 29 years of age. I have no idea where Godfrey, Illinois is. Never heard of it. Cubs draft pick in 2015. High school, Alton, Illinois. Yeah, I have no idea where that is either. Debuted in 2023. Wow, that was in the minors for a while. 3-2 regular season, 2.20 ERA, 42 games, 42 games, 6 starts, 3 saves, 41 innings pitched, 39 strikeouts, 1.27 whip. 5 holds, 3 of 5 on saves, 250 opponent batting average. And Kirk will pinch hit in the counter move for Keys. You got Springer, Straw, Urias on the bench, and you go with Kirk, I guess. So that means, what are they going to try Kirk at first? I don't know who's going to play first unless they have Kirk. See, the last time I said that, I said, well, Kirk will DH and Guerrero will play first. But I think they actually made Valenzuela play first and Kirk caught. So who frickin' knows? Come on, Kirk. Walk or a hit. We need a base runner. Weak tapper to short, over to first in time for out number 3. Why can't you take a pitch? Side is retired. We played 7. 3-0 White Sox. Chicago will send up Murakami, lefty. Vargas, righty. Montgomery, lefty. Oh, my gosh. I think I may have to start prioritizing WNBA League Pass games. I don't know if this team is worth watching anymore. We'll see how they do in the next 7 games. That'll go a long way. Yes, no, this morning. Yeah. Yeah, why would they do that in one pitch? I don't understand why you put Valenzuela at first. I guess maybe because you lose the DH, maybe. Maybe I'm being dumb. That's probably the reason. Pirates push across to run. Bottom of the second, 1-0 over the Guardians. So, yeah, that's good. Braves 2-0 over the Rangers. That's good. Top of the third. Rays over the Red Sox 1-0. Bottom of the second. That's good. Mets, Phillies, doesn't matter. 5-0 Mets. Dodgers 3-1 over the Yankees. Bottom of the fifth. 2 GD hits. I'm sick of these low hit outputs. It's insane. You're a Major League Baseball team and you get 2 hits. Still at half in Dallas. Oh my goodness. Well, if you're here for the meltdown, I think we've had it. Hope it's entertaining, even though the Jays aren't particularly. All right. Can't give up anymore. Yep. Yeah, what was the point of Kirk? I would have rather seen what Keys could have done against the lefty. Yep, Kirk catching Valenzuela to first. I guess he can play first. Yep. Who's pitching? No, it's still Fluharty on the bump. Lefty. Swung on and missed. Sweeper 81, strike 1. Murakami's at 20 home runs. He's a Japanese-born rookie as well. So him and, wow, that was way outside. Rolled to the backstop. So he could be battling for that record soon, too, and take it away from Okamoto if he keeps floundering. Here's the pitch. Upstairs, 2-1. Cutter, 91. I don't know. Did we get out the Canada Day jersey? Canada Day jersey. I'm saying it too quick. Outside, 83, 3-1. For a rally jersey, I don't even know. Little tapper, foul, sweeper, full count, 3-2. All right, what was that? What are we showing? All right, Murakami lined out to Clase. They were in the middle of a replay and then suddenly came back and the ball, I don't know what was going on. 1 out. Liner to left. Yeah, those who haven't heard, unfortunately, bad news. 2 hours ago, at least according to TorontoToday.ca, Dwayne Ward passed away during alumni weekend. Oh, so maybe it was announced today. I don't know when he exactly passed away. I'll have to read it. All right, 0-1, 1-1 as Vargas takes one outside. Cutter, 91. And you know what? I haven't seen one mention of this news on Peacock, by the way. If they verbally said it, fine, but they've never put it on the screen. I don't know if they're going to wait till the 9th inning or what, but I don't want to unfairly criticize them. Maybe they verbally mentioned, but they haven't put anything on the screen like going to break with a dark screening saying rest in peace and his years alive. Strike 2, swung on a miss. Sorry, I got a little distracted there. Cutter, 91. Oh, sorry. Did I put bottom? I forgot to flip it. Thank you. I'm sorry. Sorry. Thank you. Sorry, I messed up. Fouled off. Cutter, 92. Still 2-2. I goofed. Three 6-0-2-0. 3-6-0-2-0. 3-6. All right, Mount. There is 1 out. Nobody on. 2-2 pitch to Vargas. Lifted one to center. Into the shade. Short of the track. Vargas has it for out number 2. Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe I missed it, so I don't want to be too harsh because I could have easily missed it, but I don't think I've seen on screen them acknowledge Dwayne Ward. May 27th? No, that can't be right. Alumni weekend was May 27th? And they didn't know until now? Fouled off, 0-1. Okay, no, it was today. As far as I know, I don't know. Well, we'll look into it later. All right, come on. Keep showing the home runs. Montgomery. 0-2 to Montgomery. Flew Hardy at 21 pitches. Montgomery, the cleanup hitter. Wait, what? Oh, since last July 4th. Okay. Swung on a miss. Got him. Strike 3. Top of the zone. Bottom of the 8th coming up. Valenzuela switch hitter. Jimenez lefty. Clase switch hitter. 7, 8, 9 in the order for the Jays due up. Oops. Yep. Well stated. Can't say it any better than that. All right. I'm trying to. Let's see. Let me read that article before I put it up again. Let's see. Yeah, Friday night, Tom Hankey saw him. So it happened either Saturday or Sunday. Yeah, it may have happened Friday, Saturday, or this morning, but he was alive Friday night. Yeah, he was alive Friday night or Friday afternoon. Or no, by Friday afternoon on the day of this. Yeah, they didn't know where he was Saturday afternoon. So as much as I can see, Hankey saw him Friday night. Beyond that, I don't know. So I'm not sure. It could have happened, I guess, the 17th, 18th, or 19th. But I don't know if they know. So I don't want to keep spreading, I think when you said May 18th, no, May 27th was wrong. I'm going to delete that. Sorry, that's false. He had to have passed either 17th, 18th, or 19th. Well, no, I'm talking about the Dwayne Moore, the former Blue Jay. Fouled off 0-2 to Valenzuela. Tom Hankey saw him Friday night. He didn't show up to the Jays celebration Saturday after Moore. I don't know who Dwayne Moore is. We're talking about Dwayne Ward. Yeah, I don't know. Strike 3, Valenzuela. He's going to challenge. He may win this. It was 0-2. He may still be alive. White Sox are out of challenges. Come on, Valenzuela. Let's get this win. It is a ball. Good challenge by him. One and two, Valenzuela. Hudson, the pitcher, still. Valenzuela in the air to left center. Strange camera angle. Left fielder catches it for out number 1. All right, let's see. Whoops. What just happened? Yeah, so best I could do from scanning through that article, he was alive Friday night, but it was a no-show to the Jays celebration yesterday afternoon. Hankey was by himself. They were supposed to ride together in the Like the little parade. 0-1. First pitch. Oh, Urias is pinch hitting for Jimenez because of the lefty. Why didn't you use Urias instead of frickin' Kirk last inning? For God's sakes. 1-1. Yes, 1906. Yes. Hello, Swaggy McNolegs. 1-2 the count. Yeah, it happened. 1906. The White Sox won. That White Sox won in 1906 and what? 2005 was it? That's their only World Series wins, I believe. Or no, wait, 1917. Sorry, they have 3. Same as the Cubs. Fouled off 1-2. Cubs won in 07, 08, 1907, 1908, and 2016. Yeah, exactly. I don't know what that was going on. Oh, that's what you want. 120. Okay, gotcha. Fouled off. 1-2, Urias. That's what you... Yeah, he just... Chris, he's just saying that's what he wants. Yeah. The 19th today? Okay. Well, I mean, that's when it was announced. I don't know if we know. Right, right. Thanks, Sugarloaf. Yeah. Hanky saw him Friday night, so I don't think it happened on the 17th. No, Kirk pinch hit. No, I know. I was saying, why didn't they use Urias to pinch hit instead of Kirk? At the knee, strike 3. He may have swung. It was a strike. I don't know. 2 down. He did swing. Tough pitch. 93 four seam. Jays are down to their last 4 outs to work with, so it's not going to get any easier from here. Clase is up. Outside edge of the plate, strike 1 called. I mean, I haven't had a chance to properly research it. Grounded to short, over to first, in time for out number 3. 6-3 ground out. We've played 8. Top of the 9th coming up. White Sox have Benintendi lefty. Montgomery switch hitter. Perez righty due up. Middle, sorry, hold on. End 8th. My goodness. 8 innings and the Jays have 2 GD hits. Unbelievable. I don't know what to say. What is there to say about this team? Just lifeless, uninspired. Well, a big thumbs down on the Bears Super Bowl win. I'm a Packer fan. Yep. I agree, Owen Mason. Yep. It's getting tough to watch. Again, we'll see how they do against, let's see what team shows up against the Rays and the Red Sox. They're going to have their work cut out for them, but they can make progress in the wild card standings. Obviously, the division's out of reach. There's no point in even thinking about that because they got to play so far above 500 even to get to 500. And 500 ain't going to win the division. It may squeak in a wild card. Yes, Chris, I think we can agree on the cheeseheads, yes. Sorry, no boo crew for me. If I could do Cub games without paying $20 a month, I might do it. Maybe if they're in the hunt later in the year, I'll switch, but I don't know. Honestly, Marquee does such a crap job on the game. I think it would drive me nuts. And I wouldn't get pitch types either. I don't know why in 2026 we can't get pitch types on all the networks. Here we go. Top of the ninth. Estrada, the pitcher. And how are the Whites? Or no, Kirk is challenging it. This was called a ball? Are you kidding me? Wait a minute. Did Peacock already? Yeah, that was called a ball, I guess. Peacock had already changed the pitch to 0-1. They knew it was going to be. All right. Fouled off. Four seam 0-2. So Estrada, a lefty on the mound. I don't think I've seen him pitch. Did I say lefty? I meant Estrada, a righty. His first initial is L on the mound. Upstairs, a ball. Count is 1-2. Yeah, Marquee is brutal. Only their fourth year. Wow, it feels longer than 4 years. It has to be more. No, that can't be right. Popped up. And Kirk catches it in foul territory for out number 1. 2026, 2025, 2024, 2023. They had to have been on. My dad was still alive when Marquee was on the air. So 2022, 2021. It has to be 7 years. It had to have been started in 2020. I think maybe longer ago. I'll have to look. Yeah, they're brutal at covering baseball. It's awful. Outside, 1-0. Montgomery, 2 for 3, 2 singles and an RBI. Estrada, no record, 2.84 ERA. Low, did he go? Yes, I think it's the third base ump set. I don't know. You got to get to the third base ump quicker. We never see the signal. So he did swing, 1-1. Game is only 2 hours and 14 minutes old as well. In the air to center. Into the shade, back at the track, out number 1, like 1 foot on the track. Out number 2, pardon me. F8, Varsho with the put out, Perez due up. Estrada, 2.84 ERA, 2 games, 6 and a third innings pitched, 3 strikeouts, .79 whip. From Cuba. Outside edge of the plate, strike 1, and my software is lagging. There we go. Swung on and missed. Outside slider, 88, 0-2. Oh, okay. Yeah, available on cable. Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, so 7, year 7. Yeah, Peacock is terrible. Peacock is terrible for sports. Grounded to short, over to first. Oh, nice catch by who is that at first? Valenzuela for out 3. So 6. Oh gosh, they put Clement. I hate they put Clement at short. Put Urias at short instead of Clement. I don't understand this. Yeah, of course the throw was bad. Because Ernie Clement delivered it. Should have been a routine throw, and he nearly drew Valenzuela, who's a catcher, off the bag. Like, get out of here. Stick Clement at second. Try Urias at short. I don't understand it. At any rate, they can't hit, so that's the bigger problem. We're heading to the bottom of the 9th. As of now, top of the order, due up, Clement, Lucas Guerrero Jr., trailing by 3. Taylor heading into the game for the old White Sox. You know, Jays pitching pitched pretty well today. They should have had any support, and they'd have a chance here in the ninth, but thus goes the Toronto Blue Jays offense, at least as far as Vlad is concerned, since May 1st, 2026. Four and 2 record, 2.79 ERA, 36 games, 4 starts, 4 saves, 48 and a third innings pitched, 67 strikeouts, 1.1 WHIP, 5 holds, 4 for 7 on saves, 201 batting average against for Grant Taylor. Erndog, the leadoff hitter. Yeah, I hear you. But that's the thing is, why can't you pay for a year of marquee and get a discount? You can't. It's so dumb. Like anything else you could. 1-0 upstairs. At least I thought it was. Peacock hasn't updated the count. Top of the zone, strike 1, 1-1. Peacock still showing 0-1. Hello, Roderick Rose. Yeah, I hear you. Upstairs, catcher couldn't even stop it. 2-1. Now Peacock has the right count. Hopefully. Oh, nice. Congrats, Jolo. Yep. Chopped foul by Clement. Evens the count. 2-2. Oh, Cam Brink? Yeah, I'll have to check in a minute. Chopper to third base. Taken near the bag. Throw to first. Too high. Infield single for Ernie. Shouldn't be an error. Nope, they haven't ruled yet. They may say a bad throw or an error. At any rate, the Jays will take the runner, however they get it. Finally. Wings 66, Sparks 61, 18.3 seconds to go in the third quarter. Yeah, the throw drew him off the bag, but did Ernie already beat it out anyways? That's got to be a hit. I think Ernie beats that out. Yeah, the official score hasn't said. Wire bunted to third. This will be a hit. And the Jays have 2 runners on. Lucas with a heads-up play. Each of the last 4 years. Gotcha. I paid 115. But yeah, I don't understand why. Maybe I'll do the same for the Cubs. I don't know. We'll see. Nice bunt hit. All right, did we get a ruling yet? Still pending. Well, that's at least their 3rd hit, maybe their 4th. Till the stupid official scorer makes up his mind. That sure seemed like it should have been a hit. 1st and 2nd, nobody out. Vlad Guerrero Jr. up. Did we get a mound visit? Yeah, we got a mound visit. Hopefully. Yeah. I at first was thinking, what are we doing? But you just saw the guy couldn't make the play. You know, and Lucas is a lefty, so he's got that extra step out of the left-handed batter's box, so. All right. Let's see what happens. Guerrero waits. Lines one into right center. Sliding catch by the right fielder. And Ernie tags and goes to third, but there's 1 out. Come on, Vlad. 1 frickin' pitch. 1 out. Why? Nice sliding catch and right. Jays can't catch a break. I could say what I want to say. Hopefully. Counting hits, exactly. All right, Okamoto up. Line out, pop out, strikeout. 232 average, 22 homers, leads the team in home runs and RBI. Fouled off. We need a single or a walk, Okamoto. We got to keep the line going. Grounded to short, weak tapper to second, over to first. That's the ball game. The Jays get shut out. A 6-4-3 double play ends it. I was saying in my mind, at least Guerrero Jr. didn't ground into a double play, but there we go. Okamoto does it for him. Great googly moogly. The White Sox win. They get the series win as well. 2 out of 3. Game 1 and 3. The White Sox are 6 over 500. Excuse me, at 52 and 46. The Jays dropped to 7 under. And with each loss, the chances of making the wild card dwindle. Trying to get the official scorers ruling. What did they finally say? They did give the Jays their 4th hit. And they got 2 of their 4 hits in the 9th inning. All right, lose the crowd noise. There we go. All right, Burke with the win, 7 and 4. He pitched a gem. Savage pitched well, certainly deserved better. 4 and 5, 3.78 ERA. You shouldn't be down on your pitcher for giving up 3 runs in 6 innings. Taylor nails down his 5th save. All right, for the White Sox, 2-hit game for Montgomery and C. Montgomery and B. Montgomery. I didn't even realize they had 2 Montgomerys till just now. Sorry. 3 RBIs. Montgomery, Benintendi, and Montgomery. 4, 5, and 6 hitters in the lineup. 3, 4, 5 scored the runs. Vargas, Montgomery, and Benintendi. C. Montgomery with his 24th home run, a solo shot. Offie Savage in the 6th. And they later got 1 more. I think they had a double and a single. Their first run was a walk, single to moved him to 3rd, and then a sac fly, I think. 4 GD hits for the Blue Jays, and 2 of them were by Lucas, 1 by Clement, 1 by Varsho. That's it. Okamoto and Vlad Guerrero 0 for 8 with 2 strikeouts. Savage, the tough luck loss. 3 earned runs over 6, drops to 4 and 5. Fisher, 2/3 scoreless. Fluharty, an inning and a 1/3 scoreless. Estrada, a scoreless 9th. Estrada looked good. Burke picks up the win and pitched a gem. No runs over 6 2/3. Had 5 strikeouts. Savage had 9. Hudson, the hold, number 6, an inning and a 1/3 scoreless. Taylor, a scoreless 9th, despite the 2 hits because of the double play by Okamoto. Taylor with his 5th save. Wings 71, Sparks 63, 9:11 to go, 8:55 to go in the 4th, just underway from Arlington, Texas, home of the Dallas Wings. Sky and Dream later, Sun Mercury later. We will have Talon's Bandits for you coming up. The first place game. Hey, what happened? Oh, they must have had a rain delay or a lightning delay in the first game. Yeah, so this should be for the 1 seed in the AUSL. It's on the Bandits and Talons are going to the playoffs. The 1 seed gets a bye to the best of 3 final. The 2 seed will have to play whoever ends up winning the 3. The Cascade are done. The Spark could still squeak it out and win 2 and get it. They play today and tomorrow. So hope you'll join me for that one. Dodgers 3, Yankees 1. Red Sox 3, Rays 1. Bottom of the 7th in New York. Bottom of the 3rd in Boston. All right, let me catch up on the chat before I head out. All right, get this White Sox interview off my screen. Vlad doesn't know how to take a pitch. True. Can't argue that. Yep. Yep, he did. Of course. Oh, yeah. They're great this year. There's no arguing that. 1 run in 18 plus innings. Yep. 4 hits in 9 shutout innings. And they had 2 hits in the first 8 innings. Yep. Yep. Yeah. We almost need them to beat. I don't know. Because we need the division leaders to beat the teams in the wild card hunt, I guess. I don't know. Well, we'll be back for the Jays tomorrow at 6:07. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, all 6:07 Central first pitch. That would be 7:07 Eastern. Yeah. Yeah, the 5 strikeouts. Yeah, that game was what? Here, we'll look it up. It was very fast. 2 hours and 22 minutes time a game. Very lightning fast. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not going to watch. Yeah, I agree. Yep. Well, I have no idea. I'm sure there's an app. I'm sure there's a website that can predict that. I have no idea. I mean, if they can't take, I mean, nobody, I don't know. They got to compete in the AL East. That's their best hope. They've got plenty of opportunities coming up against the Rays and the Red Sox. If they can't do something in those 7 games, it's going to be tough. Period. An end of story. They've got the Rays at home for 4 and the Red Sox on the road for 3. Then they then they got to travel to DC. You know, they got some National League couple series coming up. Then Houston, they got to make up that game with the Cubs. Then they play at Philly. You know, none of these series are going to be easy but then they got another stretch in the AL East. They've got home against the Red Sox. This is August 10th. Then home against the Yankees, and then a trip to Tampa, and then a trip to the Yankees. So they got tons of AL East games coming up. I guess that's the good news because they can make some ground, but they're going to need so much help at this point too. I don't know. They wanted to watch the World Cup. Montgomery's war. Ugh. Hey, you got to make it to have a chance, right? Just got to get there. Why wouldn't you want to go to the playoffs? I don't like soccer. There'll be tons of people doing it. It's free on Fox too, so there's really no reason. I know. I need hockey stat. That's the good news. As soon as the Jays season is over, like the NHL season starts in 2 days. I don't, because of the 84 game schedule, I guess they're starting early. Yeah, I was going to say they translated time of game to train. What the hell? Or I should have said game duration. Why did it translate to train? Yeah. Yep. 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 Yeah, that's the problem. Even if the bullpen can come around and the starting pitching can settle down, they can't hit so many days. Yeah, the Red Sox are on fire. That's fine. I understand. Yep. Yeah, no, I mean, the next 7 days, I think, are make or break. If they can't win, I mean, what do we, you have to at least split with the Jays, right? The Sox are on fire, but you'd like to win too. So you got to take 4 of 3. You got to make ground somehow. If they can't win 4 of the next 7, I'd say it's over, because like, who are you gonna beat? Yep, I agree. I think that's going to do it. Going to rest my voice. We'll be back in 5 hours for AUSL. Hope you tune in then. Hopefully you'll be back for Rays Jays tomorrow. We have WNBA on tap, but the WNBA will soon be on their All-Star break. So those games are going to be light. I think they're off Thursday, Friday. I really don't want to do their All-Star game on Saturday. I did it last year. It was very boring. They're off Sunday and Monday as well. So maybe we'll do a different MLB team. Yeah, I agree. Thanks, Chris. The fans have resigned last year. Oh, okay. Yeah, let me I'll put in Fitzy's link if anybody wants to join us there. Also, Dr. Delay has the Pirates game.
At 65,
and let me mute. I probably just did an ad over the air. I still haven't figured out how to redirect. I will research that. Go support Fitzy. He covers the Red Sox. I'll be there shortly. All right. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate you being here, liking, subscribing, chatting, and supporting my channel. It all helps. Last update from the Sparks Wings. 78-72 Wings. 5:29 to go. Game's on ABC if interested. And thank you, mods. Thank you, Embracing Logic. Thank you for the kind words. Thank you, Kieran. Thank you, all mods, especially Kieran. Kieran's here each and every day. Often 2 or 3 times a day as well, depending on my schedule. He does a lot for this channel. Can't thank him enough. Till next time, Sinbin Stream signing out. Hope to see you soon. Have a great weekend. I will be back in about 5 hours. Until then, take care. Wishing you all the best, and bye-bye for now.